Good evening, and it's great to have you with us here as we near the end of another week together. And we begin tonight with the news coming in just a short time ago that key FDA panel now recommending emergency use authorization. The U.S. will very soon have a third weapon against the coronavirus. Johnson & Johnson's one-shot vaccine, 3 to 4 million doses ready to be shipped out right away. The FDA advisors, doctors and scientists recommending the vaccine late today in a unanimous vote. Of course, the big difference with this vaccine, just one shot, and they say it's 100% effective in preventing hospitalizations and deaths, and that it was tested in communities with concerning variants and that it still performed well. President Biden in Houston today promising to use every conceivable way to expand manufacturing of vaccines in this country. Pfizer and Moderna already promising to make enough vaccine to give shots to all Americans by July. And now comes Johnson & Johnson tonight promising another 100 million by June. So you do the math, and this could very well boost the pace of this. So far, 47 million have received at least one dose, more than 14% of the population. Tonight, the pictures, the 101st Airborne deploying to Orlando to help at FEMA vaccination sites. But this, of course, is still a race against the variants. And the head of the CDC just today saying she is very concerned that the number of new cases of the virus are now leveling off at a high number, saying the data may reflect the, quote, beginning effects of these new variants. But first tonight, the news just in on this one-dose vaccine, and ABC's Whit Johnson leads us off right here in New York tonight.
Tonight, an imminent game changer in the fight against coronavirus. An FDA advisory panel voting unanimously to recommend Johnson & Johnson's one-shot vaccine.
The majority voted yes. We do have a favorable vote.
Clinical studies showing the vaccine provides strong protection, 85% effective against severe illness, 100% at preventing hospitalizations and deaths. And another critical finding, early data suggesting the shot may also offer 74% protection against asymptomatic infections, making those vaccinated less likely to spread the disease. The FDA saying the vaccine had the expected side effects like fever and fatigue, and the company is looking into preliminary reports of 2 severe allergic reactions as seen in other vaccines. But top health experts calling it safe.
We now have 3 highly effective vaccines. Importantly, each of them are very effective against severe disease, and virtually all of them say that you look at the data and it's clear that you get essentially no hospitalizations or deaths in any of this. Is very good news.
And unlike the others, J&J was tested in communities with concerning variants and still performed well. The Johnson & Johnson vaccine is also easier to store at normal refrigerated temperatures.
We need vaccines that are effective and well tolerated, and importantly, ones that are simple to deploy.
Teams inside this lab near Baltimore have been working around the clock on the vaccine.
Since September, that's really when the manufacturing started, our engineering runs, and we've been in constant production since.
From plants in Louisville and Memphis, up to 4 million doses ready to ship out within days of getting the green light, and 100 million by the end of June. That's when the country could see enough vaccine for all American adults. And by the end of July, Moderna and Pfizer will deliver the last of their 600 million doses, which would mean a surplus.
We're going to use every conceivable way to expand manufacturing of the vaccine, the third vaccine, to make even more rapid progress in getting shots in people's arms.
But today, some health officials concerned about the variants, noting the recent plunge in cases may be stalling with an uptick in the last 3 days.
The latest data suggests that these declines may be stalling, potentially leveling off at still a very high number. We at CDC consider this a very concerning shift in the trajectory.
Still, the race to vaccinate is picking up steam. The 101st Airborne Division deploying to Orlando to support vaccination efforts there. And those shipments delayed by the storm now flowing in the Northeast. New York adding overnight shifts at mass vaccination sites after getting extra supply.
A lot has now come in, so we're going to blitz this week.
And so let's get to Whit Johnson with us tonight from a vaccination site at Citi Field, and with that unanimous vote late today from the FDA advisory panel. So walk us through this tonight. What's expected in the coming hours, and how soon could we see shots in arms across this country?
David, final authorization from the FDA is expected within the next 24 hours. Then on Sunday, a CDC panel will meet to discuss prioritizing the deployment of this new vaccine. Those first shipments could go out as early as Monday, with the potential for shots in arms by Tuesday. David.
All right, Whit Johnson, we'll see you here at the Anchor Desk this weekend with Thank You.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.